Hello respected people, in today's episode of Respected Minister, we dive into a tweet by Senator Murray Watt, announcing the passing of a bill that allows for the appointment of an administrator to the CFMEU Construction Division. According to Senator Watt, this move aims to combat organised crime's influence within the union and industry. As expected, this decision has sparked heated public debate, with reactions ranging from praise to harsh criticism. In this video, we explore what Australians are saying and the larger implications for both the labour industry and political landscape. Disclaimer: the views expressed in this video are based on public tweets and do not necessarily reflect verified facts. Viewers are encouraged to seek information from reliable news sources. One response reflects deep frustration with not only the CFMEU, but also with politicians who are perceived to have enabled its behaviour. The commenter demands that union members involved in corrupt practices, as well as their political allies, be arrested and jailed. This reflects a broader public sentiment that mere administration may not be enough, and stronger punitive actions are needed to hold individuals accountable. The demand for transparency and justice is central here, suggesting that the public wants to see real consequences for wrongdoing, not just administrative changes. Another respondent points out that while the CFMEU is being targeted, there are other areas of the construction industry, like property development, that are also rife with corruption. This highlights a key concern: the focus on the CFMEU might be too narrow. The construction industry as a whole, according to this view, is plagued by illegal activities such as money laundering, and the government's efforts to clean up corruption should extend beyond just the union. This is a critical point of reflection for any policies aimed at industry reform. A third response criticises Senator Watt for framing the bill as a Labour success when, in reality, it was the result of negotiations between multiple political parties, including the LNP and Greens. The commenter accuses the Greens of emasculating Labour, highlighting the complex and sometimes contentious process of passing legislation in Australia's Senate. This speaks to the underlying frustrations about the compromises required to get policies through, raising questions about how political alliances influence the final outcomes. Another commenter accuses Labour of hypocrisy, suggesting that while the party is now acting against the CFMEU, it previously turned a blind eye to corruption within the union while benefiting from its political donations. This reflects a broader scepticism toward politicians and political parties, where people often believe that actions are taken for political gain rather than public good. The comment suggests that public trust in political integrity is weak, and many see this as too little, too late. Finally, there's a response that poses a pragmatic question: if organised crime is no longer inflating infrastructure costs, when will taxpayers see the benefits? This underscores the public's frustration with high taxes and the perceived misuse of public funds. If the government claims that rooting out corruption will reduce costs, people want to see a tangible impact on their taxes. This points to the broader concern that government promises often fail to result in real, measurable improvements for everyday citizens. The passing of Labour's bill to appoint an administrator to the CFMEU Construction Division has ignited intense public debate. While some celebrate it as a step toward cleaning up corruption, others express scepticism, calling for broader accountability and questioning whether this move will lead to real changes. From demands for justice to accusations of political hypocrisy, it's clear that Australians are deeply invested in seeing reforms that truly benefit the public. What do you think? Will this legislation make a difference, or is it just another political move? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.